Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Leos for September 1st through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel if you are returning. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe so that you can go ahead and join the tribe. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into your guidance. Before I do, a quick disclaimer, let's get into it. This is a general reading, so everything I say may or may not apply to you. So don't take everything to heart or don't take it personally because it may not be for you. That one message may be for Suzanne and Kyle and whoever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some things. Also, if you do want a personal reading with me, I don't know if I said that already, that information will be listed below. We also have some really cool crystal healing jewelry, so definitely check that out. And let's get into it. Leos for September 1st through the 7th. What's the energy surrounding my Leos for this week? Leos. Put this here. Leos for September 1st through the 7th. What's the guidance from the spirit guides for this week? What are they missing for this week? Okay. Two cards from Leos for their love life for September 1st through the 7th. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first thing I do want to cover is the oracle card from your spirit guides is basically a message from them, what they want you to keep with you, understand for this week. So it says, "Dear Shu, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away your map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that your part doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much." So there's a need for you guys to really come out of denial about certain things when it comes to like how your role played a part in certain situations. It's easy for us to pass judgment and to pass blame on people at times. And there's a need for you to, sometimes acknowledge your part and how it may have played a role in somebody else's reaction. Yes, sometimes people's reactions, especially if it is like, overboard, isn't warranted. But who's to say how people are going to react, right? It's all about what you kind of do to provoke people, if that makes sense. So that is something you do need to understand. Now, moving forward, what I am seeing for my Leos as well, I am seeing that there is going to be moments this week where you are going to be very much tempted to go back to your old ways, okay? Tempted to go back to your old ways or tempted to do things that you just know are not in alignment with who you are, especially not who you are in this day and age. It may have been in alignment with who you were in the past, but for a lot of my Leos, you have grown and you're not trying to go back to being that type of person. I am seeing that temptation won't be able to overcome you, though. There will be a moment where you realize who the hell you are, even through moments of suffering through situations that mentally don't know what to do about. But I am seeing a good way for you guys to really stand your ground or to move through any sort of tension is to speak your truth when anybody does, come up against you. If this is people coming at you with conflict or, any situations in your life you're uncomfortable with, you speaking up for yourself. Now, for a lot of my Leos out there, you are on the quest to really find what's going to be your niche and how to be successful. Also, for a lot of you, you could be someone who's very creative and you could be finding a way to showcase that, or you may even have an opportunity to showcase what you know how to do creatively this week. But I am seeing if there is this thirst that you have to be successful or to succeed at whatever you are trying to do currently, there's a need for you to make sure that you're being patient with the process, and also planning, or doing the proper research or what have you. When it comes to building the structure of your life, it does take a lot of mapping things out, figuring things out, okay, projections even. So understanding that is important. But a lot of my Leos, you guys are actually going to be moving into a space of fulfillment. There could be some exciting news that comes through this week. This could even be something related to a job where you could be, overseeing a way to like actually solidify yourself financially, or you could be like actually finding that niche or that thing for yourself. But I definitely see some more positive energy moving in for a lot of my Leos who have been actually being patient and planning on certain moves. So let's go ahead and look at your love life, and then we'll look more in depth in a spread. What I have here, we have freedom, and it says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And I also have trust, and it says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So for a lot of my Leos out there, I am seeing that you guys are being set free from a lot of situations that were not in alignment with who you were. Or situations that just weren't meant to be brought into this cycle in your life. And a lot of you, with you being set free, is kind of one of those like syndromes where like, okay, well, I didn't really want to be set free. Some of you guys, you didn't want to be set free from a situation, but there's a reason for why you were. And you need to trust that the universe removed you from out of that for a reason, and also understand that this is a level of transformation, meaning that one situation has to end for newness to begin. So there could be an opportunity that could present itself in the future, but you do have to, allow that opportunity to come to you. It can't come to you if you already have that void being filled by something that's already undesirable. So just putting that out there. So let's go ahead and do a spread and see more in depth what's going on with my Leos. What's going on for September 1st through the 7th for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos for September 1st through the 7th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos for September 1st through the 7th, please. Leos, September 1st through the 7th. All right, energy coming into this week. Last week's energy, the guidance for this week, the obscure issue, and the outcome. Okay, so let's talk about it. So bottom of the deck, what I am seeing, Leos, I am seeing that you guys are really trying to get your money in order. A lot of you are trying to save your money, really like hone in on like not using so much money on unnecessary resources or things that are just unnecessary. Also, another thing I am seeing as well, you could be feeling like a missed opportunity may have happened with some sort of situation where the communication may have been cut off, or like some sort of situation you may have had an idea that you want to be in with someone. They may have not been open to the opportunity with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And you could be feeling like, okay, well, what the hell with the Tower and the Five of Wands? You could be feeling like, okay, well, now the connection is falling apart, or you don't know what to do. You also could be feeling like the reason why it's not a connection you could build on anymore is because there's other people affecting it. Or you could just be conflicted about this situation, like I said, with it not being stable. All right. This also could be a situation with like a family member for some of you guys, where you could be, no, I'm not getting more family. I'm getting more of like, for some of you guys, this is like a marriage, like within a marriage, you could be feeling like there's issues between you and your person, and it's not living up to your ideal for the relationship. But beyond this, what I am seeing for the energy coming into this week, I do have the King of Wands in reverse. So with this is your card. With it being in reverse though, a lot of you guys could be very pissed about a situation here. Very pissed. I'm also getting like very much like trying to understand what the hell is going on in your love life as well. You could be feeling like the people you have as suitors are just not living up to that expectation and you just want to let them loose. You also could be in the space of like finally not wanting to give somebody a second chance anymore after repeatedly doing that. Okay. But what I am seeing for last week's energy, I am seeing as well the Hermit. So for a lot of you, you were in a space of trying to like think to yourself on what to do with the situation. Also really trying to shine a light on like how to get more growth in your financial situation. You could have felt like your finances were a little dry. I'm gonna be real for some of you. You could have felt like your finances were a little dry. And you may have also you may have felt like your finances were a little dry. For some of you, this could have been like some bad mistakes, financial mistakes you may have made in the past that could have like you could have been reflecting on the fact that you may have made some bad financial mistakes in the past, especially when it came to, for some of you guys, like a car or like something you did that you thought was going to move you forward, but it didn't. It was like a missed opportunity here. For others of you, this is more of you going into seclusion from a situation here, or somebody who you did stop talking to from your past, who you did have a really bad relationship with, actually, where it didn't actually go anywhere. You could be like, again, rejecting that. You could have rejected that, but also like still had this person on your mind. Or for some of you guys, this person could have been like rejecting you, or it may have been like a missed opportunity. You may have felt like it was a missed opportunity more than anything. But what I am seeing for the guidance, I do have the Six of Wands. This is you guys focusing on what you know will bring you a level of success. A lot of you really know what it is, and you know what your strong suits are. There's a need for you to tap into your strong suits instead of allowing the BS to really control your life right now. I'm going to be honest with you. You need to come out of also this poverty mindset that some of you guys are stuck in and make a decision on what you're going to do when it comes to advancing in life. A lot of you are so sick and tired of the situation that you're in right now, but you can't even get out of it because you're not allowing things to progress. So there's a need for evaluation to be made here. Now, coming into the obstacle or issue, I do have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there is going to be a block in communication, and a lot of you, it's going to be hard for you to move on from a situation that, again, there was a level of rejection here. Possibly from a water sign in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting strong Cancer energy where the opportunity went nowhere. For some of you, it doesn't even have to be a water sign. This could be just somebody who you loved and who you wanted to be with, even possibly move in with. But what I am seeing for the outcome of this week, I do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. With this, you could be dealing with somebody who's not being completely honest, or for some of you, there could be communication that's not really clear that comes in, or you still may feel like there's not a sense of clarity when it comes to a situation that's like done on somebody else's part. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person's done with this situation. This person may have financially used you as well. For some of you guys, you may be feeling some sort of way. Whew. But that's what I'm seeing here. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I really hope that I was able to give someone out there some sort of guidance or clarity. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you also want a personal reading as well, that information will be listed below. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next week.